If tonight's WWE Raw, live from Omaha, Nebraska, if tonight's Monday Night Raw showed you anything, it's the fact that WWE if tonight's WWE Raw showed you anything from Omaha, Nebraska, if it showed you anything, it's the fact that Vince McMahon, no matter who you are, no matter how big of a price tag you put on yourself, no matter how much money he ends up giving you to come into the company, no matter any of that, you are doomed to fail. If you are an outsider coming into the WWE, you are doomed to fail. If you made a name for yourself in New Japan, if you made a name for yourself in Ring of Honor, if you made a name for yourself in TNA, you are doomed to fail. Look at Christian. Look at what happened to him. Look at Alberto Del Rio in his second stint with WWE. He leaves the WWE and he becomes a mega superstar in Mexico, the most sought-after free agent on the market when he was available, making all this kinds of money. He comes into the WWE, and he is an absolute waste of fucking TV time. You mean to tell me that I'm supposed to have high hope for a Samoa Joe? I'm supposed to have high hope for a Finn Balor? I'm supposed to have high hope for a Sami Zayn? I'm supposed to have high hope for a Bobby Roode and Eric Young and a Nakamura on WWE's main roster? If tonight's show proved anything, is that Vince McMahon hates professional wrestling. Vince McMahon is in his own bubble. He's in his own world. And this is one of the sole reasons why WWE is floating up Schitt's Creek every single week. What happened to the positivity that I was showing you guys on this program, on this review every Monday night? What happened to the Monday Night Raw in Los Angeles when Sami Zayn was going one-on-one with AJ Styles and we had a great Raw that just flowed? What happened? Seems like that was only a few weeks ago. And WWE has taken everything that they did right with that show and has reverted back to 2015 and the nightmarish episodes of Monday Night Raw. Vince McMahon, if you are not WWE, if you are not WWE bred, if you are not of his blood, of his company, of his vision, you are doomed to fail. Now, some have come into the WWE and have reaped the benefits of World Wrestling Entertainment. Seth Rollins, to name one right off the top of my head, who was Tyler Black in Ring of Honor, and he did what he had to do in the independent scenes. Daniel Bryan was another one. CM Punk was another one. But with Daniel Bryan and CM Punk, the people spoke with their voices, and they spoke to the WWE Universe that these are the guys that they want to see. And it's all because of Daniel Bryan and CM Punk that the WWE has gone out and signed guys like an Apollo Crews, like a Finn Balor, like a Nakamura, and these smaller type guys, because that is the wave of the direction WWE is going with the talent they are bringing in. So everybody in NXT, you know, they're going out there and getting these big-name free agents. None of them are born and bred WWE. WWE doesn't have a minor league system where they're grooming talent. So from what I see, everybody that WWE brings in to their company and has them roll through NXT, they're doomed to fail once they make Monday Night Raw and stand in front of Vince McMahon. What am I getting at? I had high hopes for the Bullet Club, Anderson, Gallows, Styles, and I don't want to pat myself on the back, but if you missed Off the Script, part number 4 for episode 116, that went up this morning at 11 a.m., Monday morning at 11 a.m., I want you guys to listen to the second half of that podcast. The way I roll out, the way I talk about the Bullet Club and the reformation of the Shield is the way it should be done. Tonight, WWE, and I don't watch SmackDown, you guys were saying this was the same main event from what we've seen on SmackDown, except with an elimination stipulation. WWE booked the club. I still don't know what the fuck they are. I don't. For all we know, they could be a fucking sandwich at the deli. I don't know what these guys... The club. Okay, the club of what? They're going to be the loser club, the pussy club, the gay club, the scrub club, the goon club. That's the way they're being booked on WWE Raw. The club. Anderson, Gallows, and Styles against the family. The family. Us. Yo, Us, I got your back, Us. Roman and the Usos. So I go into this match, and I tweet out, this is WWE's chance for redemption. Bullet Club, I stated, needed to look strong upon their debut. And WWE did that. These guys came in a house of fire. These guys came in with so much fucking momentum before they even jumped the barricade to attack the Usos after their tag team tournament match. They attacked the Usos, jumped the barricade. People knew who they were. They were anticipated. They made their debut. Everybody was talking about them before they even got there. Finn Balor was making, memes and pictures and posts. Everyone knew that these guys were coming. Everyone knew that they were affiliated in some way with AJ Styles. And that road was going to be crossed. Tonight, WWE, like I said, had a chance for redemption. In an elimination-style match. Nobody from the club should have been eliminated. Nobody. But what does WWE do? Yet again, for a third straight week. Everybody that comes from another promotion and succeeded and made their name in another promotion come into the WWE and are fed to the top guy, whomever that might be at the time. In this case, it's Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns is full on plenty of club sandwiches. Plenty. WWE has taken this storyline, has taken the potential for this storyline, and I don't want to hear any of the goons come to me and tell me to be patient. I am now on the side of those who watched Anderson, Gallows, and Styles in New Japan. I will firmly say, and I am proud to say, that I don't know of anything that they did in New Japan. But I feel for everybody that does watch New Japan and does know of their history and their accolades and their accomplishments in New Japan Pro Wrestling. I feel sorry for you. WWE is making these guys that you followed for the entire time that stable was formed in New Japan. They are making these guys into a fucking joke. Instead of WWE treating this as an NWO-type invasion for the new era, it's the same old shit era. Whomever's at the top is fed all the fucking bright indie guys who the IWC adore. This is bullshit. WWE has taken such a promising angle and has fucked it away. Flushed it away right down the fucking toilet. The Bullet Club tonight, nobody should have been pinned. None of the 3 members of the Bullet Club should have had their shoulders laying on the mat. There should have been bloodshed in that ring tonight. There should have been chaos in that ring tonight. There should have been the Usos stretchered out of the fucking ringside area tonight. It should have been Roman versus the Bullet Club 3-on-1. And then the dissection of Roman Reigns should have began tonight. The Bullet Club has been absolutely fucking worthless for the last 3 weeks. Absolutely worthless. If any one of you is telling me to be fucking patient, if any one of you is telling me give it time, if any one of you is telling me, oh, this storyline is just building up steam, stop. Please, go grab me a fucking bowl of the fucking freshest Kool-Aid you can find and serve it to me over ice, bro. Stop drinking the Kool-Aid. All the sugar is going to your fucking head, man. It's rotting your brain cells. Shut the fuck up. This angle has officially turned terrible. And I'm the one who was here stating for weeks, I'm going to give it a chance. You know that. I don't want to know what happens because Finn Balor is the wild card. You know that. What has WWE done since all that positivity and all my excitement about this potential angle? They flushed it right down the toilet. They got our hopes up, and now they're just doing what we all expected them to do. Feed Roman Reigns several club sandwiches. That's all they did, and that's all they will continue to do. I officially throw in my fucking cap, and I give up on this angle and this storyline. It is dead to me. It is dead to me. There is no way you can possibly tell me that this is going to have a promising conclusion. There's no way. At this point, I don't even want Finn Balor on the main roster. After what we seen last week and tonight, and then at Payback, and what we're going to be seeing at Extreme Rules, I do not want to even see Finn Balor on the main roster. How much can you allow Roman Reigns to take? As if Payback wasn't enough. A magic killer, a boot of doom, 4 phenomenal forearms, a calf crusher, and he stands tall. Are you going to have him come out with a fucking cape and a huge S on his shirt next week? I mean, what's the fucking deal here? Are you going to show him in the back getting dressed in a fucking phone booth? Go to commercial and he's standing there with the fucking cape and some fucking wind effect going on where the cape is blowing around? This is fucking ridiculous. There's a reason why everybody hates Roman Reigns. It's because of the WWE. And the pandering and the pussification and all this other fucking bullshit that they continue to ram down our throats. Yeah, the Bullet Club. You bring them in and sign them to what I'm sure are large contracts. You made it a priority to bring these guys in. For what? Was this your plan all along? To feed them? To the family? To Roman Reigns? Why do I have to see Carl Anderson speared and pinned 1, 2, 3? Why do I have to see Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson look like dummies turning around, receiving a spear and a chair shot, with AJ Styles and Roman Reigns then staring off and having a stand down over a fucking steel chair? Is this all AJ Styles is worth? Is this all Gallows and Anderson are worth to the WWE? Take what you've seen tonight and listen to Off the Script and what I proposed to you. Which one is better? Obviously, it's the second choice. This angle is fucking dead to me. Dead. How can anyone be happy with what they seen tonight? Yeah, Raw had its moments. There was decent in-ring action. I'm not going to deny that. But there was no excitement, and the storytelling was fucking absolutely dreadful. Dreadful. Why am I going to be excited for Extreme Rules? There's no reason to be excited. The Bullet Club, instead of spilling blood all across the WWE and taking over the company and taking over Raw and coming this close to beating Roman Reigns to an inch of his life and having his real friends save him in the form of Dean Ambrose and a returning Seth Rollins, you have the Usos taking advantage of Anderson and Gallows and AJ Styles looking like a fool standing face to face with Roman Reigns. Boy, how the times have changed. And this was only a few weeks ago where we were all excited about this angle. We were all excited about the potential for an ending at Payback. What happened? Where did we go wrong? You mean to tell me you fucked up this storyline in 2 weeks? I'm speechless. Absolutely speechless here. But then there'll be some fucking idiot in the comment section. Give it time. Give it a chance. I gave Roman Reigns 3 years to develop. And not one iota of Roman Reigns' character has fucking impressed me. Nothing. Then you bring in the Bullet Club, and you have the fucking potential for a massive storyline that could feed you programming up until the end of the year. And what do? You squander it away to simply try and get this guy over again. Add Anderson and Gallows to the list, the laundry list of people that have tried to get this guy over and could not do it. A list that includes Vince McMahon, Triple H, and Daniel Bryan. What is WWE doing? Why do we have to continue to have the new era hashtag rammed down our throats? What is new about what we are seeing? Nothing. Nothing. Raw is the same old garbage with the same cast of characters that completely water down the show and make it unwatchable. It's not all unwatchable. It is not all garbage. But the aspects of the show that are garbage are the ones that I am talking about. It comes down to Roman Reigns, WWE Creative, and the fucking vision that Vince McMahon has that he is always right. No. Why are you going to bring in these guys and have them fed to Roman Reigns? After you fed your fucking son-in-law to Roman Reigns. After you fed Daniel Bryan to Roman Reigns. After you fed yourself to Roman Reigns. CM Punk to Roman Reigns. How many more? How many more men must fall in Rome to get this guy over? It's over. The Roman Empire is a failure. The Roman Empire is a failure. Yet WWE continues to try and try and try. And the newest test dummies are Anderson and Gallows. Excitement, intrigue, promise, washed away within the snap of a finger. Because WWE cannot get it through their heads. Roman Reigns is a failure. How many more men must fall for the Roman Empire? It is absolutely disgusting to see. And what happened last week and what happened tonight, I am 100% certain that WWE does not know what they are doing. Until Vince McMahon respects the wrestling industry and the people that give their bodies and their lives and their fucking livelihoods to this business, he should be fortunate that people want to work for him amidst all the fucking bullshit that this company has produced in the last 3 years. You should be lucky you have guys like Styles, Anderson, and Gallows wanting to work for you. And this is how you treat them? All their hard work and dedication and talent given to you, and this is how you treat it. Absolutely disgraceful. Absolutely disgraceful. At this point, I don't give a shit what happens at Extreme Rules. I don't. I don't care about Finn Balor. I don't care if AJ Styles walks away with the WWE Championship. I don't care. The damage is done. Instead of booking the Bullet Club like the most dominant faction that we've ever seen since the Shield, you just treated them like the fucking Spirit Squad. Great job, Vince. Great job. Absolutely fantastic job. I don't know what else to tell you guys. I really don't. It's disappointing. It really is disappointing. Then people want to tell me that I am the bane of the WWE's existence. People like me. Shows like mine. Smart marks. People don't know what you're talking about. People tell me I don't know what I'm talking about. I certainly do know what I'm talking about. I have eyes. Clear as day. 20/20 vision, bro. I don't know what you're watching. I don't. I know you're drinking the fucking proverbial Kool-Aid that WWE continues to fucking serve you each and every week. I fell into a trap. I thought Raw was decent for 2 straight weeks, 3 straight weeks. Now we're getting right back to where Monday Night Raw is. The new era. The bullshit era. The same old shit era. Nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. Raw needs to be fucking turned upside down completely. Like fucking dirty laundry. Like a pair of jeans you're about to put in the fucking wash. Turn them motherfuckers upside down and empty out the fucking loose change that you got sitting in your pockets, bro. That's what needs to happen to Monday Night Raw. Until then, this show will forever be a fucking disgrace on Monday nights at 3 hours. That's my fucking rant. Nobody in the Bullet Club should have been eliminated tonight. What happened with Styles and Reigns did not, and I quote, did not get me excited for what's happening in Extreme Rules. Not at all. Not at all. And on top of that, WWE did not even have a fucking right mind to put that segment in the main event. How do they close Monday Night Raw? Dean Ambrose ripping up a fucking jacket. A supposed $15,000 jacket is how you end Monday Night Raw 2 weeks before a pay-per-view. Now, I understand WWE has a pay-per-view 3 weeks apart from Payback. I understand that most of what we're going to see is rehash. But the fact that WWE closed the show with Big Cass versus Chris Jericho, and the fact that Dean Ambrose made a return tonight after Mitch was destroyed, a fucking potted plant. These guys are fighting over fucking something I can go to fucking Better Grow or Frank's Flowers, Bed Bath & Beyond. They're fighting over a fucking prop that I could buy at Bed Bath & Beyond. That's what they're fighting over at Extreme Rules. But this is the new era. This is the new era. And you fucking goons who tell me I don't know anything, give it a chance, Raw was great. Raw was great! You're the people that are telling me, oh, you're too critical. You're happy with your wrestling program, with Dean Ambrose and Chris Jericho fighting over a fucking prop that I could buy in aisle 7 at Bed Bath & Beyond for my living room? You're out of your fucking mind, bro. You're out of your fucking mind. While you're at Bed Bath & Beyond, please go buy me some fucking Green Mountain coffee, bro. House blend, medium, for my Keurig fucking coffee machine. Please. Absolutely ridiculous. This is the shit I hear during Monday Night Raw. So by that fact alone, Jericho and Big Cass to close Monday Night Raw. You knew this show was going to be a fucking waste. And I have no problem with Big Cass. I love Enzo and Cass just as much as the next guy. I love Jericho as a heel. I enjoy a Dean Ambrose every now and then, but for a main event, a Jericho Big Cass main event to close Raw that ends up in Ambrose ripping up a fucking nightlight jacket? 2 weeks away from a pay-per-view. Instead of giving us your best to close the show, WWE gives us a feud that's built on a fucking potted plant. Awesome. Yet I'm proud to be a WWE fan, right? I'm proud to be a WWE fan. I would never watch this bullshit in front of my friends. They think I'm some fucking loser. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Baron Corbin versus Dolph Ziggler. Decent fucking match, man. Very, very good TV match for Baron Corbin. I've been stating that Baron Corbin needs to pick it up, and that's exactly what he did, man. He wrestled a very nice paced match tonight with Dolph Ziggler. End of days. He beats Dolph Ziggler, and Baron Corbin, to me, should have never even lost at all since he made his debut on the main roster. The guy should have 0 losses. WWE, back with the 50-50 booking, he loses with a fucking roll-up on the Payback pre-show and gets his win back here, excuse me, on Monday Night Raw. End of days. My favorite finisher in all of WWE right now. And Baron Corbin, listen, you know, that deep six is a great move. If people are going to be kicking out of that, listen, the luster and the impact of that move and the fucking sight of that move is going to go away very, very fast. If you're going to do deep six, you need to beat people with deep six. If you're going to do the end of days, you need to beat people with the end of days. Those are his 2 big signature moves. There's no reason for Dolph Ziggler to kick out of the deep six. Absolutely none. Baron Corbin wins tonight, 8 minutes and 28 seconds. Very, very good match for Monday Night Raw. He beats Dolph Ziggler tonight. Fandango versus R-Truth. Really, what do I have to say about this match? R-Truth beats Fandango with the lie detector. And if you thought this Monday Night Raw was anything good or decent, you need to take a lie detector because you're full of shit. Nobody gives a shit. Get these guys off my TV. I don't give a shit if there's room for these guys on the show. Comedic fucking, segments. No. I don't need comedy on my wrestling show, man. I don't need comedy. We're 2 weeks away from a pay-per-view. I want serious, down-to-business, why these guys are fighting programs. I don't need R-Truth and Fandango dancing in the fucking middle of the ring. I don't need Goldust gyrating on the fucking ring apron. I don't need Tyler Breeze looking like a sad sack of shit on the outside. Wonder what's going through his head. I don't believe I'm up here doing this shit when I could be down in NXT wrestling Nakamura in 5-star matches across the United States every fucking week. God, how the mighty have fallen. Get these guys off my TV and make Tyler Breeze strong again, man. This shit does not belong anywhere on Monday Night Raw. Paige versus Charlotte. Again, a decent match for Monday Night Raw. Paige gets a fucking win here. Holy shit. Unbelievable. Charlotte actually loses. Roll up from behind. Paige beats Charlotte at 7 minutes and 45 seconds. It's nice to see Paige back on TV. I wish she'd get away from this total divas drivel and get back to doing what she did when she first came up, man. I think Paige has a lot of potential. I think Paige can be utilized and add another solid female to that main roster and that division. She needs to get back to where she was and fast because I want the women's division to thrive and I want Paige to be a part of that. She wins tonight. Charlotte loses on a roll-up at 7 minutes and 45 seconds. So Ric Flair obviously tried to get back in there. He was there, allowed Charlotte to get a backbreaker. Shane came out to interrupt. Referees get Flair out of there. Paige wins on interference roll-up. Flair always got to throw his 2 cents in there. He is supposed to be away from ringside at Extreme Rules. I doubt that remains. But it would be nice to see Charlotte get a win on her own without Ric Flair there. So we'll see what happens at Extreme Rules against Natty for the Women's Championship. Sami Zayn versus The Miz. This was, actually, you know what? The Intercontinental Championship is probably the best storyline on WWE television right now. Fuck the Bullet Club. Fuck Roman Reigns. The Intercontinental Championship is where it's at right now. In the back, before this match even took place with Zayn and The Miz, you got Kevin Owens, you got The Miz, and you got Cesaro. They, Stephanie McMahon and Shane McMahon, were about to make a triple threat match. In comes Sami Zayn. He wants to prove to both Shane and Stephanie that he belongs in this match to make it a fatal four-way. Shane is proclaiming, listen, Sami, you did not do anything to deserve a title shot. You have to get in line. You have to earn your stripes. You have to earn your shot. So Sami's like, you know what? I want to prove to you and everybody here that I'm here for the Intercontinental Championship, and I want to prove to everybody that I belong here. Give me The Miz. He fought The Miz on SmackDown, apparently. He wants to do it again. This time he wants to beat him on Monday Night Raw. So if Sami Zayn beats The Miz, he is included in this fatal four-way. And that's exactly what he did, man. Very, very good match. The Miz looked very, very good here. I'm not going to sit here and fucking get on my knees and suck his cock or anything, but The Miz wrestled a very, very good match with Sami Zayn. And The Miz is looking a little bit better each and every week. Now, I don't necessarily think still he belongs as the Intercontinental Champion, but Sami Zayn and The Miz put on a very good match. And I love when Sami Zayn hits that haluva kick, man. That is absolutely brutal. Exploder suplex in the corner, haluva kick for the pin. Sami Zayn goes to Extreme Rules at 12 minutes and 58 seconds. Unbelievable. Great TV match for both guys. And Sami Zayn adds so much more of a dynamic to that fatal four-way at Extreme Rules. It just makes everything better, man. And I like that the WWE included Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn in this match, because to me, Cesaro and The Miz on their own, I'm not saying that they couldn't do it. I'm not saying that they're not talented enough guys. But when you include guys like Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens in this mix, it just adds an overall dynamic that makes it can't miss. Now, because of those two, the Intercontinental Championship and the feud and the storyline going on with that title is the best thing on WWE television right now. I can't wait to see what happens at Extreme Rules. Sami Zayn gets to Extreme Rules, makes it a fatal four-way, haluva kick to The Miz at 12 minutes and 58 seconds. Here's WWE again, making us all scratch our heads. Sin Cara versus Rusev. 3 minutes and 45 seconds this match went. Everybody's proclaiming Rusev's going to win the United States title, which I'm sure he still is. But in the minds of a logical wrestling fan, WWE should make Rusev strong. And he should have momentum going into this match with Kalisto. So what does WWE do? And what does WWE decide on? We'll have Rusev lose by a roll-up. Another roll-up tonight. What's with the fucking roll-ups? Sin Cara beats Rusev at 3 minutes and 45 seconds. So a suicide dive happened. Sets up a swanton. Rusev blasts Sin Cara with a super kick. Lana starts yelling for absolutely no reason. This allows Kalisto to kick Rusev in the head. Outside interference. Sin Cara grabs a roll-up for the pin. 3:45, Rusev loses. Right back to square one. Instead of making Rusev look strong going into the United States Championship match, they have him losing and absolutely squandering all momentum gained from winning a meaningless Battle Royal. Whatever momentum he had, he didn't have much to begin with. Now, he absolutely has nothing. So, all you guys coming at me, telling me Zack Ryder was not the right choice, obviously, it looks a little bit different this week. Zack Ryder, with the momentum that he had from the crowd last week, certainly looks like a better choice now, this week, than Rusev. Because why? Rusev loses to Sin Cara for absolutely no reason. No logic behind it. It doesn't make any sense. But this is WWE creative. What they do is the right thing. Correct? Continue drinking that Kool-Aid. I don't know shit. I'm only on here in front of the microphone spewing garbage, according to some. We talked about Romans and the Usos versus AJ, Carl Anderson, and Luke Gallows. I'm not going over it again. It's fucking disgusting. It's giving me a fucking migraine. Zack Ryder versus Kevin Owens. I don't even know why this match happened. Nobody even fucking realized these guys were in the ring because that's how fucking dead the crowd was. Omaha, Nebraska. They come to a fucking wrestling show to go to sleep. Great. Zack Ryder versus Kevin Owens. Pop-up powerbomb. Owens beat Zack Ryder. And then the New Day versus the Dudleys. Dudleys got the win here. Clothesline by Devon to Kofi Kingston. And that's pretty much it, man. That's your Monday Night Raw. What happened tonight? Nothing. Decent wrestling and a burial, again, of the Bullet Club. That's all that happened tonight. But there'll be people who say, oh, JD, this Raw was decent. Give it a chance. You're too critical. Blah, blah, blah. You got no patience. Give it time. Listen, I'm giving it time. I'm giving it time. WWE needs to make the right decisions to get this fucking feud back to being interesting again, because if they constantly continue to feed Roman Reigns club sandwiches each and every fucking week, I am not going to give two shits about this angle, and WWE is going to pretty much waste away the potential for a major storyline, one of the biggest storyline possible angles that they have, or could have in the last 10 years. They're going to wash it away to fucking simply feed Roman Reigns and continue the corporate agenda. Fuck this corporate bullshit. Roman Reigns needs to be weak. He needs to be booked weak. He needs to be beaten. He needs to look fucking frail and fragile. It wouldn't be the first time a world champion looks that way. Why does WWE think that Roman Reigns needs to fucking wear a cape and a huge S on his chest each and every week, defying the odds? Nobody wants to see that, man. That gets old very fast. If Roman Reigns was looking beatable and weak and fucking down and out because of the Bullet Club, that should be your main priority. Getting those guys the momentum that they need coming into the WWE, establishing names for themselves in the WWE bubble. But what did you do? You killed every fucking ounce of momentum that these guys have had for Roman Reigns yet again. And now nobody will look at them as a serious threat, no matter what you do. Every time you put these guys out in situations like that where they look fucking terrible, they look weak, you take 4 steps backwards. Instead of taking 1 step at a time forward, every time something like tonight happens, you take 4 steps backwards. And that's much more work you have to do to get these guys right back to being even again. Nobody understands that, though. Nobody understands that, though. I'm a fucking asshole who's on here with 50,000 subscribers because of my WWE content, but I don't know shit. There's a reason why Off The Script gets 1,000 likes every fucking weekend. Fucking 60,000 views every fucking weekend. Give me a break, bro. I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm watching. You, the people who drink the fucking Kool-Aid of the WWE, don't know shit. Take what I said and think on it. Sleep on it. Because I know I'm right. And for you New Japan guys who watch these guys thrive and fucking achieve all this acclaim and all these accolades overseas, look at what WWE is doing to your prize jewels that they stole away from New Japan. New Japan must be fucking seething, fucking angry as fuck, watching these guys, the talent that they fucking bred over there, fail in WWE, man. I know if I was in charge of New Japan, I'd fucking be pissed just as much. This is bullshit. Absolute fucking bullshit. Will WWE right this ship? I doubt it. Will Extreme Rules be intriguing like Payback should have been? Absolutely not. Do we care after what we've seen tonight? I doubt anybody fucking cares, man. That's my Monday Night Raw review. If you did enjoy, hit that thumbs up. Let me know what you're feeling down in the comments below, and I will be back tomorrow with more great content all weekend long, leading up into Off The Script, episode 117 on Friday. And if you guys missed 116 part 4 this morning, link will be down below, as well as my new series, Reading WWE Social Media Comments, man. You guys absolutely fucking blew it out of the water, and you guys continue to pledge on Patreon. Thank you guys. I absolutely love each and every one of you. Thank you for making me do this. Thank you for bringing me closer to fucking doing this daily for you guys and bringing you guys content 100% away to the point where I can finally, hopefully soon, quit my job, man. You guys are unbelievable, and thank you for being here for me. If you enjoyed the Raw review, hit that thumbs up. I'll be back, as always, with more content during the week. I'm JD. I'm going to get some sleep. I got work tomorrow, and I'll see you right back here for more great WWE news and rumors. I'm JD, and I'll talk to you guys later, man. Have a great night.